I said before, I believe in our team. I do believe in our team. And we're going to work hard to make our team better. And I hope the players respond the right way. And it's not going to be for you. The fans, yes. Because if it was up to you, we're 6 foot under already. We're dead and buried and gone. Gone. And just because you got beat on the last play, that can't affect the next play. Or that's breaking you. Your frustration is breaking you. Just because you miss a block, or you get blocked, or you miss a tackle, or you fumble the ball. What does it take to break you?
Everything you put into it is right out in front of you. Let's go get this thing. Keep it going. Show me what you're doing. Show me what I'm doing. Be better. Let's go.
Hey, good morning, and welcome to the long run. Hey, I'm your boy, I'm Piano Man. Welcome to this bye-week Wednesday. And listen, man, it's so much going on in the world of sports these days until I'm almost tired of talking about sports. So much craziness going on and this, that, and the third. But I'm glad to, just glad to be, as they say, on top of the ground. So I guess I'd rather listen to all this boredom than to be listening to, than to not be listening at all. So, and everything. But hey, but here on the long run, we try to make it happen today, and all that good stuff. We're just going to be on here 1 hour today because a little bit after 9 this morning, my time, I start class today. I told y'all I was going to go ahead and be getting this over with. And so I'm down to my last few credits. I explained that to everybody yesterday, and I'm very, very excited. And so I have, I got registered yesterday, and I got registered for Part A yesterday, and then I've got to start Part B here in the next couple of weeks. So I'm getting Part A out of the way, hopefully this week and next week. That's how it's going to go. So, and then after that, then we'll be on the road to, getting up out of here. You see what I'm saying? Getting up out of school, graduating. I'm already beginning to start looking at jobs in my new field and all that kind of stuff. So, Piano Man's just been on the go. I want to say this. Like I say from time to time, I'm no expert, but I do know what I'm talking about. And so I just try to make that apply to everything that I do. So, I'm just trying to come up in life. It have nothing to do with age, it has everything to do with stage. And so it has everything to do with effort. So y'all do not have a lazy host here. What the business is, Latoya, you know what the business is. Quit playing, girl. Quit playing. All right, then what the business is, Latoya, roll tide to you. Double L, I'm coming over there in the chat. Let me go down the street here. The Double L, what up, player? Roll tide to you, Big Dean. What up with you? Stephen Hicks and the Voices of No Mercy. Listen, Latoya, don't that sound like a choir? Stephen Hicks and the Voices of No Mercy. What's up, Stephen? Hey, Stephen, what are the voices saying? The voices are saying you don't get no mercy over here. We don't care what the circumstances are. No mercy. And we wish you absolutely nothing but the worst. I got you. What's up, Stephen? My main man. Hey, Double A, good morning. Good morning. Happy hump day to you, Double A, and Roll Tide. Nicholas Harden. Nicholas, I asked you the other day, how's your family, man? How's everybody doing? Good to see you in Roll Tide, Nicholas. Roll Tide, Nick Harden. Good to see you, Big Dean, my main man. Big Dean, please forgive me. How are you, sir? How are you? No, listen, we got a bye week, so you shouldn't be getting upset this week, Big Dean. Martavius, Roll Tide to you, Big Dean. Martavius, Roll Tide. How's the family, Martavius? Hope all is well with you. Hope all is well. Let's get it. Latoya, what the business is. And I think that's let me go all the way up to the top. Let me scroll all the way up, make sure I got everybody. Now let me hit these new comments and everything. And Let's see what's happening here. Dwight, good morning. My producer's here. And I don't know what's going on with. Okay, let's go on back down here. I guess one day it'll decide to unfreeze here. I guess I'm gonna have to. Okay. Good morning to everybody. Okay, Eric D's in the house. Good morning, bro. Good morning. The Chapman family. Good morning and roll tide to you. Okay. Who else did I see? Gwen Quince. Good morning and roll tide, Gwen. Did I see Carla? Carla Hinton. Good morning. And wait a minute, Carla. Wait a minute. And let me step back. Cheers to you, Carla. Kimberly, my sissy, if you listening, good morning to you, sissy. Yeah, I don't want to say good morning to Carla and not say good morning to Kimberly, my sissy. Frankie K, good morning. Good morning. Latoya, you know what the business is. Quit playing. Frankie, good morning to you. Eric D, my main man. What's up with you? Yeah, Chapman family, Big Dean, because we have no film on this new coach on the LSU. Good morning, Nicole Covington. What the business is, you know too. You quit playing. Quit playing, girl. Quit playing and act like you know. What's up, Nicole? You know what? The interim coach. I'm gonna put it to you this way. It's not like they're gonna run some new plays and things like that. They may modify some things, but trust me, they gonna keep with the same old. But I think what we more or less have to worry about there, and we'll talk about this next week. I think what we more or less have to worry about there is the attitude. Which way they're going to come, what will be their approach to the game. Because I do believe that there were some things going on with Brian Kelly, and that's about all I'm going to say on that and everything. And so I believe that we more or less have to worry about how they're going to come out, and everything. Double A, you know what? I sort of read that. I sort of read it. I got to read some more into it, but I'm gonna put it to you this way: putting a salary cap on coaches' salary. Putting a salary cap. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. If Congress does that, you might see some coaches come out the woodworks. I don't know what I think about it. I just know it is. Some things need to happen with some players, and salary caps and things like that. I think that there needs to be just law and order all the way around. That's what I think of it. Of a double A. I believe there needs to be some law and order all the way around. Okay. This morning, Dwight, is there some kind of way at the bottom of my screen? I got desktop 1 and a new desktop, and it's blocking everything. Let me see something. I can't even it's in the way, and I'm afraid that if I click on something, it's going. Can you move it from where you are? Yeah, but they do need to do something with these players. They need to do something with all this money all the way around. Players, coaches, shucks, athletic directors, everybody. They need to do something about it. They really do. You know what? When you put it like that, double A, I'm gonna tell you who else I'm often interested in how much they make. Referees. I'm always, hey, good morning, Ebony. Good morning. Roll tide to you. Good morning. I'm also worried about refs. Refs. I'm worried about what's going to come, what comes up for them, what actually comes up for them. You know, what's their salary? Do Congress need to step in on them? It just needs to be some law and order all the way around. There needs to be law and order. I mean, let's put it this way. Down there at the bottom, hold up, y'all. My producer talking to me. It says desktop 1, desktop 2, and then desktop 1, and then it says new desktop. When like where my picture is down there at the it's like a little taskbar down there. It's never done that before. And I'm just wondering if we can move that, because I can't even get my mouse to work. I don't want to lose what I have and all that good stuff. Here it is on Weird Wednesdays. Weird Wednesday, good like old Weird Harold from them Jell-O pudding commercials. I mean, I don't know what's going on here. I really don't. It's showing me what's happening in the chat. I'm seeing it twice down there at the bottom. It's not messing with the screen or anything, but I can't get to what I want to show. Let me see something for a minute. I see your pic. I see your profile. Let me see something. Okay, y'all, let's see what Jerm Bernard's talking about. Let's see this. Let's see what's happening. Let's see if I can make it.
Honestly, I want to talk about, like, you know, the whole flow of the game. You know, our defense, you know, they played really great. You know, offense, we struggled a bit. We missed on a couple things. You know, personally, I didn't have, you know, the best game. And, you know, it just shows how resilient our team is and how we're willing to fight, you know, through the end, and how much we trust each other. You know, we never doubted each other on the sidelines. You know, guys just lifting each other up. And, you know, throughout those final 2 minutes, you can see Coach G brought the offense together, and he told us, like, look, fellas, you know, we're gonna come together, we're gonna win this game. You know, we got to leave it all out there. We got 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Just go out there and do what you guys do. So we were all on the same page, man. We never had a doubt that we were gonna lose the game. We just trusted each other. We all believed in each other, and, you know, when you have a tough game like that, you got to do anything you can to win. And Coach Grubb did a great job at, you know, calling the right plays in the right times, and, you know, we executed it to the best of our abilities. So I mean, that's how we just got the job done. We just continue to fight.
Excuse me for not knowing this, but the touchdown play, have y'all run that play before? And then the 2-point play, both of those designs were spectacular. And I don't know how surprised you were that you were as wide open on the touchdown when you came out of the backfield. Talk about those two plays. Have you run those plays this year, or were they sort of saved for a moment where you had to have them?
So the play that I scored on, we just put that in this week. We repped it a few times. The 2-point play where Josh scored, that is something that we've been repping, you know, probably since before fall camp. You know, Coach Grubb does a good job at putting in plays. You know, just for us to have, and allowing us to, you know, get a lot of reps at them, because when the time is needed, it's going to be, you know, crunch time. And he called one of those plays, and we were able to execute it. We've been running that play, you know, forever, like I said, before fall camp. So it's a play that we all knew that we work on each week.
Okay, let's. Okay, now we've heard from Jerm. Let me tell you something. I want y'all to notice something, and the reason that I brought this up is because of the fact that have you noticed his calmness? Did you notice his demeanor? Did you notice Jerm's just his how he came across, and notice the things that he said? No put down. No bashing, no this, that, and the third. That's the first thing that I noticed. He made the statement that you do anything that you can in a particular situation like that. You do any and everything that you can to win. You have to. You do any and everything that you can to win. You've got to win. And that's what their mentality is. When we're sitting here, okay, got you. Okay, thank you. Just making sure, because I think this thing. I think this thing was made in Auburn somewhere, because it's got the cemetery feel to it. And my computer, I think this came from Auburn somewhere. Got the cemetery feel. Anyway, but thank you, Dwight. I'm just saying that he didn't panic, and you didn't sense that they panicked. You don't sense that they, just listening to the interview, you don't sense that they panicked. You don't sense that they got mad with each other. But what you do sense is the fact that they realized that they were not playing well right then, and they had to do something. And they did it. Number two, they didn't lose trust in each other. They didn't lose faith in each other. That's the other thing that I take from that they did not lose faith in each other. They just didn't. They didn't lose faith in each other. They kept it moving. They kept the main thing, and that was at that point to win the game. And so they did what they had to do as a team. Number two. Number three, he said himself, and I love the accountability that he took, is that he knew he did not play his best game. As an individual, he did not play his best game. He realized that. He realized that. I'm going somewhere with all of this. Okay. He realized that he did not play his best game. He realized that even as a team, they didn't play their best game. He even admitted the offense struggled. He said it. He said it. He said it. Where am I going with this? Because the last thing he said was, they asked him about the plays. And notice he said, one particular play, they have been working on that and running that ever since fall camp and even before. What am I getting at? Remember what was said a few weeks ago, that there are some things that we haven't seen yet. And then when we pull some things, a rabbit out the hat, that's what I call it. When we pull a rabbit out the hat, everybody's like, wow. I've even made the statement, there's more that where that came from. There's more that where that came from. Point that I'm making is that even when you know that you're not playing well, getting upset and being boisterous and being demonstrative and things like that, that's not going to help change the situation. But what helps change the situation is when you internally go inside yourself and you just say, you look inside yourself and say, hey, let's do something. And I think that that's what happened right there, because he also made the statement that, hey, check this out. He also made the statement and said that the defense saved them. The defense saved them. The defense held it in the road until the offense could catch up with them. I give credit where credit is due. Now, on other chats that I see, and Dwight will tell you, because Dwight, I saw something that you wrote yesterday to that fake on three. I'm gonna go on and just call it for what it is. All they did was switch one letter around and made it what they made it, and all that kind of stuff into a fake site and everything. And Dwight, my producer, just put it on the line and just called the folks fake, and that's what they are, fake. Only thing I said was neither LSU nor ESPN has reported what they were reporting. All this fake news, all this fake stuff comes out now, and I'm bringing all of this up is because of the fact that here it is Wednesday. I can't wait till the night. Because you got Hey Coach coming on YouTube and Tide 100.9 Hey Coach. I want to see what's going to be said tonight. And here it is Wednesday. And you got folks, I'm still talking about Bama and South Carolina. You got folks on both sides of the aisle still talking negatively on the Bama side. We didn't do this right. We didn't do that right. We didn't do the other right. On the South Carolina side of the aisle, man, we ate their lunch and this, that, and the third. And then some of us are chiming in, but you still lost the game. Sometimes the best, and I don't know if y'all into boxing or MMA or whatever, but sometimes the best even of a fighter has an off night. He even has some off times that when he's just have some off times. But guess what? He still find a way to win. And what's amazing to me, what's up, Jacory? Twister, let's get ready to work. We're going to be on here for just a few minutes today, Twister. I got to go to class. Piano man back in school. All right, Twister, there you go. So what happened is, what happens is that they still find ways to win. But in the meantime, we have to trust them. We have to trust the team, to trust the coaches that they're going to work on this. Some things still works in progress. And then there are some folks, everybody, y'all know it. We all grown in here. There are some folks you're never, ever going to please them. All they're going to do is find what's wrong. I don't care how much good you do. I don't care what you do. I don't care how much you're trying to make it right. For some folks, you are never gonna please them. That goes with our fans. That goes with everybody. You're never gonna please them. Come on and twist the roll tide to you, bro.
Roll tide to you, man.
You're never going to please them. You're not gonna please them. So don't get into no verbal whatever with another fan, because if you watch their pattern, that's what they're known for. Thank you, Eric D. I'm gonna put that on the big screen. They complain no matter what you do. So some folks are in, you know what, Twister? Some folks are in relationships where one person is doing the best that they can, and the other person, all they're doing is whining and complaining. That's all they're doing. And that's what some of these fans are doing. And then to add insult to injury, even in other fan bases, I don't know if you saw this or not, Dwight, but I'm not even going to talk about that. Some folks just outright lying. Some folks just outright lying. I mean, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. It's crazy. So, I mean, wait a minute. They make it seem like Carolina threw that game, gave Bama that game versus Bama, found a way to win. Oh, Bama woke up later. Now, let that have been UGA, they would get an award. That's the first time I heard of that one. That's the first time I've heard that, but it doesn't surprise me, Twister. Nothing surprises me. So how you doing, Twister?
I'm feeling blessed, man. I'm on the road right now, but I can talk. But to piggyback what you're saying, we can't please anybody, man. We can't please nobody. It's like you got to do what you got to do. Like I said, what Alabama, like I said, did Alabama play a perfect game? No, they didn't. But they played it well enough for us to win the game. We played and we won the game. What's the issue with it? And besides, those boys were tired. That was a goddamn battlefield they went through. 4 straight ranked teams, 3 of them was undefeated. Those boys were tired. Did South Carolina had a bye before they played us?
I think they did. I'm not sure.
If they had a bye, they probably had more energy than we did because Alabama looked like they was really tired on that field, even though we played our tails off, but they look pretty tired. And I heard on the other podcast, they talking about we can't let that bother us. You can't because we rested. That don't mean we need to rest. We gotta keep on eating. We still hungry. I understand that, but those guys need to rest up their wounds and get back on that battlefield. Whatever injuries they got,
Yeah.
so they can get back on their field and get rejuvenated for LSU. Because they saying now, what I'm hearing right now, they saying that LSU, like a wounded animal, is be the most dangerous. They don't got no coach. They might pull an Arkansas. They might play us to the wire like South Carolina did. You said they were playing for themselves and they're still getting that ass beat. But I don't know, man. We don't know which LSU team we're going to get next week. So we got to be on our P's and Q's of all time. That's why we always treat our team like every team, like they undefeated. Treat every team like they never lost. And what they say, treat every game like we just, just one, a new season. It's 1-0. Like we just win. Because we never know what team we might get. And besides, one more time, every team that plays Alabama gonna give their damn best because we Alabama.
Got it. I mean, and there's nothing else left to say behind that, Twister. I mean, it is what it is, and Bama's the standard. And like Governor JB, and good morning everybody in the Discord, in the chat that I haven't spoken to this morning. Good morning and roll tide to you and everything. But like the governor of Discord says, hey, look, Bama is everybody's Super Bowl, and we've got to come to grips with that. And then the other part of that too, Twister, man, the day of just blowing people out and this, that, and the third, that day is over unless they have a lot of injuries or they playing like they don't give a rat's behind anymore. Those days are over. You're going to get played tough unless you're in another conference, but that's another conversation for a different day. But we're just dealing with Alabama. And so when I hear Jerm Bernard, when I see his demeanor and his calmness, and he talks about how they remain calm and things like that, then bruh, I mean, like, hey man, it's refreshing to see, but that should calm us down as a fan base. But then, like I said, but for some folks, they gonna keep the anxiety. Some folks gonna give themselves a heart attack watching some of these games. I mean, you know, I mean, they just gonna stroke all the way out. We're gonna have to go visit some of them. We're gonna just we're just gonna have to meet up somewhere and go visit some of these folks and just say, you okay? I mean, you all right? What's going on here? I mean, like, just chill out. It's gonna be okay. And when wait a minute. Latoya said something. Yeah, and we see this Nicholas and Double A just said South Carolina did have a bye week. And someone said, Eric D. Great point right here. Bama looked to be mentally and physically tired. Come on, you'd have played Georgia, Missouri, Tennessee back to back and beat all 3 of them. Yeah, you were going to have a mental letdown somewhere. And then somewhere along the line, you picked it back up and then you beat South Carolina. Now, even though South Carolina, I told you all before, the reason I'm saying this, that I admit, I always said, I wasn't really too much worried about South Carolina. I was not. I'm still going to reckon and say it. I really was not worried about them. Why? Because I knew that the same team that we played last year was not there this year. And listen, Twister, I haven't said this, but I'm going to go on record and say it now. You remember when we talked about Tennessee, Georgia? Remember when we were talking about that? And Twister, remember we all made that Tennessee had that game won?
Mm-hmm.
What did I always say? That they would find a way to lose the game, that Georgia would find a way to beat them. That's what good teams do. They can be ever so down. But a good team is going to find a way to beat you. What did Georgia do? They took advantage of Tennessee going conservative, and they decided to play liberal. Bama, on the other hand, took advantage of South Carolina letting up a little bit. Bama fooled around, caught a second win, and we talking about a victory. That's what happened there. That's what happened there. That's how, in my opinion, that's how it all went down. Bama, they did not, how can I put it? They did not finish the job. They did. I hate to tell you like this, big dog got to eat if you're listening, if you're in here too, but I'm going to put it to you this way. This all Tennessee fans, they pulled a Tennessee. You had Bama where you wanted. They had Bama where you wanted them, and you couldn't finish the job. Now, what I want to see, Twister, and this gonna be everybody's assignment. I need somebody, please, somebody. And I think I sent a little something to Dwight. I think I did. I hope I did. If I didn't, it's gonna be hard for me to find it now. But Twister, anybody, even anybody in the chat, have you seen footage of when the game was over, of how the South Carolina fans were leaving the stadium? Have you seen that, Twister?
No, I ain't catch that. I heard they tried to storm the field when they thought they was winning. They was getting ready to storm that field.
Storm the field until that last touchdown was scored. They were in total shock. Total shock. And there is a piece of footage, and I thought sure I saved it. I'm not sure, but Dwight, I'm gonna try to find it because I found it on another social media site. I just have to remember which one. They were leaving the field, Twisted, and it was an Alabama fan sitting up there saying, "You lost, get out of here." However he put it. The South Carolina fans were shooting in the bird. They were dropping F-bombs, everything. It was hilarious. All he kept saying, "But you lost. You know, storming the field tonight." They were angry.
Yeah, because every team, they couldn't wait. Got arrogant. All right. They got arrogant thinking they're going to score on her. You know, he's like, everybody saying that was a good idea to let them let Jeremy North score that touchdown. I wouldn't try to do that. I don't know, y'all talking about Alabama can't stop our offense and stuff. Let's go let them score. I wouldn't do that. That was kind of arrogant on their part. So you trying to be cocky over a team that knows how to win games. So basically, what they telling me, y'all still could at least try to tackle that man. And y'all still had time if he did not score a touchdown. South Carolina would have had the ball back, and then they probably had a chance to go down the field like they think they're going to do and maybe kick a field goal or get them a touchdown. So y'all try to get cute and let Jeremy Bernard go score a touchdown. Jeremy Bernard said, okay, y'all going to let me score? Hell, I'm going to score. And look at them. They got the ball back. They try to run it down there. Old Reese popped him. Then Sellers got the ball and started getting sacked. And the time died. The time ran out. So, like I said, no matter what, these teams that think they can beat Bama, when they have Bama on the ropes, they get kind of arrogant. And I'm like, and that's why Alabama is so experienced of winning games now, because these teams are so into beating Bama, and they trying to get cute. That's the wrong thing to do. You trying to get cocky on an Alabama team, no matter what condition it is. That is not the right thing to do. Not the right thing to do. Hey, P man, let me drop down, man. I got a phone call real quick, man. I'll be back up.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Yes,
Say,
sir.
bro. But listen,
Yes,
y'all,
sir.
I'm just telling y'all, it's hilarious. Hey, good morning, Stacy Go Dogs. Hey, good morning, Bino. The GM is here. Good morning to you. I see Jeff Stapleton. Good morning. Let me see. Yeah, I see. Yeah, Colin. Yeah, the gauntlet. Yeah, that's I'm still saying it. And you know what? Now I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna put this out there. Piano Man, y'all know how I am. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. For those of you that got it in your brain that we gonna roll over LSU and beat them like 50-60 to nothing, you better go. Stop. This LSU you're talking about, and I'm gonna tell you this. And this is an LSU now that they're under a different circumstance. All the lies and all of the accusations, all of the rumors and the gossip and the this, that, and the third, I believe they've been addressed and everything. And folks that you thought was leaving and this, that, and the third, like Dwight said on another social on Twitter, where we saw this foolishness, it's fake. Man, look him. It's faker than a $6 bill. Fake news. Don't fall for all that. LSU's going to play us, and they're going to play us hard. Don't fall for all that. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you something else. LSU going to play us hard. Oklahoma's going to play us hard. Eastern Illinois going to play us hard. Auburn's going to play us hard. This is the gauntlet. It's still part of the gauntlet. Don't think it's to win anywhere. I mean, come on now. Don't get that in your head. Stacy, I saw what you wrote between you, AA, somebody. Find out if that's true. Find out if that's true. I'm not going to put that up there, but find out if that's true. But yeah, I saw that. I saw it, Stacy. We'll find out. What's up, Nicholas? So yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, don't take LSU lightly. Matter of fact, don't take nobody lightly. Thank you, Stacy. What's up, J. Cole? Peace and blessings to you, sir. Shalom. LSU it's easy. Okay, they're going down, but for some odd reason, I'm gonna say it again, just like with South Carolina. South Carolina, all of a sudden, last weekend, remembered how to play football. Up until that point, South Carolina wasn't playing like the top 25 ranking that they were given at the early part of the year. Because do remember that South Carolina was one of the teams that was indeed picked to beat Alabama. Just telling you. I'm just telling you now. So they may be going down, but for some odd reason, they pick themselves back up when they get ready to play Alabama. So we got to take this break. We have to take this break seriously. Take this bye week seriously. Okay, Stacy, gotcha. I'm not even gonna speak on it. Thank you. I'm not even gonna speak on it. There's too much fake stuff out, and I pride myself in making sure you get your facts straight. I'm not even gonna bring that up. All this, man. And we're at that time of the year where all kind of news is coming out. That's why I was real careful before I even said anything about the Brian Kelly situation. Even though they was talking this, that, and the third. Man, please. It was so much fake news going on out there until it wasn't even funny. So I'm just saying, man, don't believe, don't think that, don't take this debacle at LSU to a point to where we'll roll over them. Not so. Not so. Not so. We can all predict something, but that don't mean that the prediction is going to come true. Okay. Come on in, Icebox. Let's go. Let's get it. Yeah, I kill you, J. Cole. I mean, hey, J. Cole, I sort of feel the same way. But all I'm saying is don't take anybody for granted. Please don't. Don't take anybody for granted. It's the one, it's the only. It's Icebox, everybody. What's up, Icebox? Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm doing okay, Icebox. I'm just hanging in there, talking a little talk and being on here for a little while before I head to class this morning. What's up with you, man?
Yeah, I'm sorry about last night, man. I didn't know you was in class. I hope you forgive me for that.
Oh, man, that's no problem. That's no problem. No.
Oh, good deal. I didn't know you was going to class, man. I can only catch you every now and then. You know how it goes when you're out here driving and working.
And as I always do, you, Bino, Twister, Dwight, all truck drivers of any caliber. Man, we salute y'all. We thank y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all for what y'all do to help keep America going. Because if it wasn't for you all doing what y'all do, I'm just saying, man, we will be in a heck of a fix. So I salute you guys. You, Bino, Dwight, Twister, all truck drivers, male and female, all truck drivers. We salute you. We salute you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, we wouldn't do it if we didn't enjoy it as far as that goes. But anyway, thank you for the interview last night. That was great. He plans on trying to call me back again today because we kind of run out of some time. It was so late, but it was fun talking to the gentleman, and it was great. I really hope he gets to call me back again today. But I wanted to call and tell you thank you on that. And I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
What do you think about Vandy in Texas? Right now, Texas is picked to win by 2.5 points.
Okay. That's gonna be our game of the week for gonna be our pick for the week. I was gonna give us a week off, but nah, I think we're gonna keep that going and everything, and I think that's gonna be the game of the week over here. But what do I think about it? Well, first, I want to find out what is the status of Arch Manning. Now, yesterday I did some research on it, and he's still in concussion protocol. Let's just go ahead and put that out there because that is for public record and public knowledge. They're saying that he is in concussion protocol, and so we're going to see how that goes. We're going to see how that goes.
Well,
Texas is in a bind, man, and Texas is in a bind. But for those of us that really watched the game, we knew that Texas was not going to be the same Texas that they were last year. We knew that, and but like I said before, and I'll stand on this. I did not think that Vanderbilt would be a top 10 contender. I didn't think it. So with that being said, I'm still going to have to lean toward Vanderbilt. Will Texas cover? I don't know, but we'll see how this thing goes with Arch Manning. But it's going to be a good game.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Vanderbilt's playing some good football. There's no doubt about that. They got to find quarterback. And I'm kind of wondering if their second-string quarterback might be better than Arch Manning right now anyways. He wasn't doing all that great before he got the concussion anyhow. I think they might do better without Arch Manning if they want to try to cover them points, if they won't try to win.
Now, what you say the point spread was, Icebox?
2.5. Now, they are playing at Texas House, though.
Yeah, and they're going to be singing that I've been working on the railroad song. I'm still going to have to go with Vandy.
Oh, I'm definitely going with Vandy as far as that goes. But anyway, I didn't mean to get you off your subject, but LSU, I hate to tell folks, LSU is still LSU. They got to, you got to remember them boys down there know how to play football, and don't ever bet against them. That's actually one game I learned back in high school. You don't bet on that game because LSU will come play football, and they. Now, the only thing I feel like we've got a better chance is because our team is gelling so well, and it is at our house. But they're going to come to fight. There's no doubt about that. So I can't remember what the point spread is on that one yet, but I still think Alabama wins. But they better not. They better take his bye week and rejuvenate, and get their heads together. And by the way, everybody in the chat, roll tide to you. I don't have time to text it. Y'all know how it is. But roll tide to everybody this morning. But yeah, y'all better not lay down on LSU. You got to watch them.
Man, be careful with them because, like I said, they're under a different circumstance now. Iceboxing. That's all I've been saying. That since they fired Brian Kelly and everything, they are under a different circumstance. So we don't know how they're going to come out. But I will tell you this. All the lies, the accusations, the rumors, the gossip, the this, that, and the third. You can stop all that now because Brian Kelly's gone. The offensive coordinator's gone, and all that good stuff. I'm just saying, you might come out with an LSU team that is fired up for real. And like JB said a couple of weeks ago, they wasn't playing for Brian Kelly anyway. They were more or less playing for themselves. And I'm gonna say this to you, and I'll say this to you, the chat, to everybody. One of the things that LSU is going to remember is what happened to them last year.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Now I think we're going to be fine with Martavis, and I'm not even implying that we're not. All I'm saying is, be careful of the rat poison. Be careful of the rat poison. Thinking that LSU going to be down and they're going to come in with a hung down head. No, they're not. It's Bama they're playing. You know.
That's right. How's the defense looking for LSU?
Last week wasn't looking so high.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. Out of the last game, the South Carolina game, I'm a defensive guy. I mean, it's been hard to pick certain players this year. You know, Jefferson's doing good, and a lot of the defense is actually looking good. But the two that's really impressing me so far is number 41 and 42, Mr. Pierre, and I believe his name is Hill Green. He's coming along. I don't know if they're freshmen or not, transfers, whatever. But since the insertion of them two, especially last week, that defense is looking great.
Yeah. See, they're looking good. The defense is gelling. You got pieces coming in here, pieces coming in there. But what I'm also impressed with are the guys that are not necessarily the starters, but the guys that are actually coming in off the bench and getting quality time and making some quality plays, and they're just playing real good, and they're not necessarily starters. So I'm excited about the future as well. I'm excited, and so
But if you noticed last year, our defense kind of started out sluggish, gelling, and I don't know if it's a system that Walmack's putting in or what, but it's like toward the ends of the year they start getting better and better and better, and you can already see it this year from day one to now. The defense have done nothing but got better, and they're finding the people in the right places to. I mean, Pierre is doing a great job rushing the quarterback, trying to tackle in the backfield. He's getting across that line. 41 is about doing the same thing. I believe it's Green. If I'm thinking right. And I'm sorry.
Nahil Green. Hill Green. That's his name. I can't pronounce his first name.
Yeah, well, I can't get Yancey halfway right myself. But yeah, them two are coming along. I'm kind of wondering who else is going to come along by the end of the year because you know how defense is. You are going to get banged up, but right now I really think our defense, with LSU losing their coach, firing their offensive coach. I really don't see LSU being able to score a lot. Uh, I think at the most, and I'm saying at the most, they might get 14, maybe 17, but I doubt 17, to be honest with you. I'm not that much worried about LSU, but don't take your eyes off of them. Don't
Right.
take your eyes off of them because you know how this game can go.
And like Stephen Hicks just said, teams bring their best against Bama. That's all I'm saying. That first line right there, that first part of the sentence, teams bring their best against Bama. Week in, week out, they bring their best against Bama. And so what Bama has to do is continue to do what we're doing, find ways to win. And sooner or later, that right game is going, Now, like Toya said, and you just said it, LSU has an offensive problem. Their problem is on offense. I said that before the season started, that their O-line was not going to be as good because they lost a lot of guys. Then on defense, their defense has been fired, but they've gotten some guys hurt. Weeks has been hurt. Weeks didn't even play. Weeks has been out like 3 weeks now. Wet Weeks. He's been out for 3 weeks. Don't even know if he's coming back or not. So he's been out. Other guys have been out. So LSU has had a similar problem of what I've been saying. The X factors of Alabama would be the number one X factor would be injuries, and that's what has happened with LSU, especially on both sides of the ball. On both sides of the ball, LSU has had some issues, and I think that what has happened, you can cap their season off to some unfortunate stuff there, Icebox, but they're going to play against Alabama. They're going to come and play. It doesn't matter what's going on with them. It's Bama. It's Bama, man. It's Bama.
Oh,
and they're gonna put, in the words of the old folks, they're gonna put their best foot forward. That's what they're gonna do.
well, I'll tell you like this, but what is it, Eastern Illinois or somebody like that's going to be our little cupcake before Auburn. And don't think they ain't going to come play. Don't get me wrong. They're going to give us our best shot, one of their best shots, anyways. So really, we can't lay down no more whatsoever and take an easy game until now. Eastern Illinois, we start winning a lot. They'll start putting in second, third strings and all that. Of course, get them experience. But you got LSU, Oklahoma, and then of course Auburn down there at Chicken Field. We ain't gonna get a break. We ain't gonna get a break. But the first game up. But the next game is the most important one, LSU.
Yeah, that's it, man.
But anyway,
that's the most important game. So, but Icebox, when I get out of class this morning, man, I'm gonna give you a call and everything. And so I'll be out in the next couple of hours. And so
okay, yep.
Yeah. So I'll give you a call.
That's not a problem. I should be here in about probably about an hour and a half. I should be free. Just go ahead and give me a call. And I do appreciate the interview last night again. But anyways, now this week, I know it's going to be a tough week. It's a bye week, but I'm picking Alabama this week, and I'll take the points.
Me too. I'll take that. That's a good bet right there. I'll take Bama in the points. That's right. That's right.
All right, but
hey, Icebox, whoever it is, we play in the bye, and so we're gonna shut them out. It's gonna be a shutout.
It's gonna be a shutout. All right. I'm gonna get off here. Hey, if Twister happens to jump back on here, we ask him if he'd like to be a guest on the Pickup Show this week, if he would like to.
Okay, I got you. I sure asked him.
All right, buddy. I'm gonna get out of here, bud.
All right, bro. Roll Tide.
Roll that gum tide. Y'all have a good day today. See you, bud.
All right, everybody. That's Icebox, everybody. Good to see my friend. And had a fire conversation last night. I'm going to find out about all of that and everything. Texas will beat Vandy. G Bama Boy says, I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that, G. But everybody's entitled to their opinion. But Vandy's hot, man. Vandy's hot. Yeah, Vandy's hot. I got to get ready to get out of here, Coach Carl. Your boy starts class today, and so I got to get with the getting. I decided I want to just come on for at least for an hour, and let's get with the getting, and then tomorrow we'll be on for a little while longer. But this morning, I have to get to class. I told y'all I'm not playing about this thing. I got to join my brothers in this degree deal. So let's get it. All right. But anyway, yeah, heavy on the Rays, AA. If Coach Kalen DeBoer gets through this, which I believe he will, all those guys deserve a raise. And I'm gonna put my name in the hat, for we deserve a raise as fans too. And I ain't talking about raising no prices of the ticket either. We did, Big Dean, I'm majoring in criminal justice, man. Majoring in criminal justice. I'm down to 2 upper electives and a 2 upper electives, a law enforcement class, and then my capstone, and then I'm done. Thank you. Thank y'all. Y'all pray for me. Keith, we are praying for you, praying for your niece. I think that's what you said. Praying for her husband. For those of you that didn't see it in the chat, there was a fire and everything, and the husband is in the hospital for smoke inhalation, and so lost a lot of things. So let's keep niece in prayer. I think they said that was his niece, but it's someone in his family lost things that they had in a fire. So we want to keep everyone in prayer. Yeah, we want to keep everybody in prayer. Yeah, thank you, everybody, man. I got to get it. And Coach Carl worked on his. Listen, there are some criminal justice personnel within our Alabama ranks, if you will, just podcasting and content creators. There's Coach Carl. There's Kangaroo Black. That was Ty Hayes. Someone else, criminal justice. And so, like I told y'all yesterday, no going to jail here, folks. We try to help you out as much as we can. But I'm serious about this. So anyway, but I'm getting ready to get to class. Thank you for coming. And like us always end the show by saying to all content creators and podcasters everywhere, listen, stay focused, drive, and go forward in the name of the Lord. And always remember, you can do all things through Christ that gives you strength. I promise you can. Y'all leave Uncle Lou alone. Leave Uncle Lou alone. Leave all the circus clowns alone. Anyway, and just remember, you can do all things through Christ that gives you strength. I promise you can. And I'm a living witness that you can. And we're going to be praying for Keith. We're praying for everybody. Man, it's been a crazy, crazy time. I don't know if y'all heard. I don't know if y'all heard over here in where we are. A truck had a wreck yesterday, and some monkeys got loose. Okay, I'm not even going there. Some monkeys got loose. Okay, and there were all kind of rumors and gossip surrounding these monkeys. All right, but some are in the woods and this, that, and the third, and all that kind of stuff. So pray for all of us here in Mississippi that we don't get the monkey pox. But I got a feeling that some of the monkeys are swinging from the trees, y'all. I mean, I just got a feeling that some of these monkeys are swinging from the trees, But anyway, and so y'all just pray. Watch out for the monkeys. Watch out for the monkeys. See, LaToya, Stephen, the monkeys are trying to take the place of the honeybees, but that can never happen. Yeah, Littlefoot. I'm about to go, y'all. I knew this, they said be careful. They could have COVID and hep C and herpes, but Tulane sent out a memo saying that was not true. That was not true about the hep C and the herpes and the COVID. They were experimental monkeys, but they didn't have anything. I don't know who to believe. All I know is monkeys on the loose. So Pray for us over here with the monkeys, man. All that kind of stuff. Oh, God. I'm gone, y'all. Here comes some monkey business. I'm telling you, man, monkey. Listen, what else can go? What else crazy can happen? Brian Kelly gets fired and monkeys get on the loose. What else can happen? Just stay tuned. Just stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We never know. So anyway, Monkey C, Monkey, don't get Latoya started, y'all. Don't get Latoya and Steven started. And so, listen, the word for the week is rejuvenate. 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 That's what we want our team to do this week. Rejuvenate. Take a mental break. Take a mental break. Rejuvenate your mind. Rejuvenate your spirit. Rejuvenate your body. Because that gauntlet is real. All right. So everybody have a great day. Don't forget, Bobby Sprinkle comes on today at 2. Hey Coach comes on tonight. Also, Kangaroo Black comes on tonight. Lots of Alabama content tonight. Now, I'm going to go on and just tell you, just in case, thank you, Dwight, for everything you do, big dog. I appreciate you. No more monkeys jumping in the bed. I don't know about all that one, but anyway, I got to get out of here. But listen, but I just may, depending on how everything goes, I just may come back on tonight and talk about what's happening on Hey Coach and everything. And tomorrow we'll go from there. All right. So everybody have a great day. Forget the trees, forget them hedges, forget everything else. The word for the week is to rejuvenate. And that's what we gonna do this week. Rejuvenate. We gonna chill. All right. So everybody have a great day. And Buster and 3-stroke Charlie and 4-stroke Fred and 5-stroke Coach and Billy and whatever number stroking and everything. Y'all have a great day. Roll Tide. Any which way but loose. Who the monkeys of the world unite. Okay, all right. Okay, I'll see Coach Carl. Y'all, Piano Man is out. Y'all have a great day. And stop monkeying around. I'll see y'all later on. Roll Tide. Don't forget, Bobby Sprinkle comes on at 2 p.m. Let's go support my main man. Roll Tide, everybody. Piano Man is out. Off the class I go.